Hi guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. Tabitha here. This is going to be a coupon haul. Everything I'm going to show you guys today is from Target. You guys know I'm a Target girl. The retail value for everything I'm going to show is $92.65. Let's go ahead and hop right on into it. First thing, or the first deal I'm going to show you is the Playtex Sport. Now this deal actually goes till January 9th. So if you happen to have some Playtex coupons, you'll be able to do this deal. So this is the Playtex Sport liners, and 54 come in the box. And at Target, the deal is if you buy 3 of these, you get a $5 gift card. There was not a car wheel for this, but I did have a manufacturer coupon for $4 off any 2 Playtex items. And of course there was some exclusions. What made more sense to me is instead of getting 3, I went ahead and got 4, because it was basically a buy one get one free type of deal when you use the coupon. $4 off of every 2. I did get 4 of these, as you guys can see, and I only paid $8.97 for 4 of them. Had I only gotten 3, I think I would have paid like $8. So it's like you might as well just go ahead and get 4. So sometimes, yeah, you have to kind of figure it out, and you'll get the deal. And then I had a $5 gift card that I ended up using on the second transaction. You guys know I always do that, roll my gift cards. So these boxes here ended up being only $1.99 each after the coupon. So great deal, definitely a great stuck-up price. We do have these at Dollar Tree as well. I want to mention that, but since I was at Target, and the Dollar Tree by my house is not the best, because this is like we're like in the heart of the city basically, so it's really tough to get things there. So I just went ahead and got it from Target. But you guys remember these are the Campbell slow cooker sauces, and I think I ended up just taking the box, as you guys can see here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 5 of the Southern BBQ. And I got 1 of the Tavern Style Pot Roast. I should have got more of the Tavern Style Pot Roast, but that's okay. These slow cooker sauces are actually really good. We had the taco one a while back, and it was a big hit. So I went ahead and just used all of my coupons that I had. This deal, there was a 25% off cartwheel, which is huge. Making those they were on sale for $2.49. And then after the cartwheel, they brought it down to $1.86. And I had a coupon for 75 cents off of any 1 Campbell slow cooker sauces, making these only $1.11 each. Okay, next deal, we're gonna move on to this Pure Viva All Natural 0 Calorie sweetener. I have yet to try these yet. I'm gonna actually give these a try tomorrow. Wish I would have gotten more. I ended up getting 4, and you guys will notice that I get a lot of 4 of everything. That's generally because when you use your cartwheel, you can only get 4 of the same item in a transaction. So I could have did separate transactions and gotten more stuff, but I just wasn't in the mood to do 3 or 4 transactions. So, but the Pure Viva was on sale. This was on sale for $1.79. There was a cartwheel for 25% off, I believe. Yeah, 25% off, which brought these down to $1.34. And then you guys, this is the greatest deal. I had a buy one get one free coupon. Now the great thing about the buy one get one free type of coupons is that depending on what store you go to, they will automatically deduct. And what that means, if you look at the coupon on the upper right hand corner, it will say retail value $3, $4, whatever it is. So the retail value, I guess for this, on the coupon it said $4. So it automatically deducted $4 off. So that gave me, basically, these were free, basically. And I had $2.64 overage. So when you have overage, you just want to always make sure that you have something to cover that So luckily for me, I did have more items. So basically that $2.64 went towards my other items, making these free.
If you guys have tried this, just let me know in the description. I don't know why I always say description box. In the comment section.
I'm going to move on to lotion. This lotion is extremely expensive, even the little ones. I'm not sure how to say this name, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. So this is advanced therapy for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. Clinically proven to restore smooth, healthy skin. Asian A, in the wintertime, her eczema gets really bad, so she needs this type of lotion, like the expensive lotion. Even Nivea doesn't really work for her for a long period of time. So I have to get something like this, or the Cetaphil, something like that. Something that's going to be moisturizing and something that doesn't have a smell to it. So yeah, so these are normally at Target $5.69. Very, very expensive product. There was a 25% off cartwheel, and it was good on all sizes, which is great. So you didn't have to buy the big huge jars to get the discount. Okay, so $5.69, 25% off, brought this down to $4.26. Now, I had a coupon for $3 off any one, and I believe it had to be at least a 2.75 ounce, and this is a 3 ounce, as you guys can see here, bringing these down to $1.26 each, which is huge savings. So I ended up getting 6 of them, and then I ended up keeping the little containers that they came in, because I'm gonna put it in my my coupon room. Okay, now we're going to move on to Prego, another great deal. So this was an item where they had a cartwheel. This wasn't on sale. It's normally priced $1.97, and this is the Prego Alfredo sauce, home style Alfredo. And like I said, this is normally $1.97. It was a 25% off cartwheel, and the cartwheel was good for the red sauce or white sauce. So sometimes if you're not sure which product is going to be good, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your cartwheel, and at the upper right hand corner, then you want to go to scan product, and then what you're going to do is scan the barcode, and I'm going to scan it right now. It says please wait while we search your offers, and then it popped up 25% off red or white sauces. So that's an extra way you can tell, hey, is this cartwheel for this product? So I always double check, I always double scan the product just to make sure. So after the 25% off cartwheel, that brought it down to $1.47. Now, of course, we can use a manufacturer coupon on top of a cartwheel. So I'm looking at my notes. So I had a coupon for 75 cents off of any one Prego. I think the coupon was specifically for the Alfredo sauce, which is why I got that one. So after that, it brought it down to 72 cents each. So I went ahead and got 4. I'm not going to pick up all 4 of them, but yeah, I went ahead and got 4 of these because Alfredo pasta is like one of my favorite dishes. So definitely stock up on those. Okay, so next deal is the cereal. Now I was going to use a totally different coupon for this, but what a lot of couponers will do, and I have done this as well, is you just leave coupons on the aisle. I wouldn't recommend leaving your principal coupons just because somebody can take it and print it off and print off 50 of them, and that's not good to do. So, but people will leave a lot of, their manufacturer coupons, that they get from the paper, they will leave those. So I happened to, someone left their coupon by the cereal. So I'm going to tell you guys the deal first. So these are normally $3.04. You guys know the Star Wars thing since the movie is out. So these were on sale for $2.50. And then they had a cartwheel for 10% off of the Honey Nut Cheerios, but it did have to be the 12.25 ounce box, which these are. And then the coupon I was gonna use was $1 off of any 3 boxes of the Honey Nut Cheerios, but right next to the cereal, someone left a coupon for $1 off of any 2, which is a better deal. So I really appreciate those couponers who do that, especially when I don't have certain coupons and it's nice to find one. So though that ended up being, after the 10% off cartwheel and after the $1 off of every 2 boxes, basically 50 cents off of every box, that ended up being $1.75 per box. So that was a very great deal for cereal. The ballpoint Bic, and it's a 15 pack. And these are normally $3.49. They had a 25% off Cartwheel for big ballpoint pens, but right under the Cartwheel, they list specifically which ones they are. So after the 25% off Cartwheel, this went down to $2.61. And then I had a manufacturer coupon for $1 off of any big stationery product, bringing this to $1.61. So $1.61 for a 12 pack of bins, of big pens. I'll take it. So I'll definitely be going back to Target to use the Cartwheel and my coupon. As last but not least is the Silk milk. This is one of my favorite milks. It lasts longer than regular milk. This does not expire until March 1st, 2016. So it's no lactose, dairy, gluten, or cholesterol, no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. I really love this milk. So this is normally $2.99 at Target. They had a 10% off in. I was going to get a totally different milk, but I did not see it. So I was going to just get their Market Pantry brand. And I said, well, let me just go ahead and get my Silk milk. That's what I normally get. I know it's a couple of bucks more, but that's okay. So I just went ahead and scanned it. I scanned it and there was a Cartwheel for it. So sometimes if you don't even know there's a Cartwheel for something, just go ahead and scan it like I showed you. And a 10% off Cartwheel popped up for this milk. So instead of it being $2.99, with the 10% off Cartwheel, it ended up being $2.69. And then I had a manufacturer coupon for 75 cents off of any Silk milk half gallon. After the coupon, that brought it down to $1.94.